the magical trip from beach to mountains. The beginning. Once upon a time, not too long ago, there was a little boy who lived in a small house near the beach. He had a mom and dad who loved him very much, and they were planning a trip to the mountains. The boy was so excited. He started packing his suitcase, putting in all his favorite toys and clothes. Suddenly, he stopped. He took a seashell from his toy chest and looked at it closely. "I'm going to take this with me," he said. His mom smiled and helped him pack the shell into his suitcase. Soon, everything was ready. They locked the house and set off on their trip. As they drove along the coast, the boy shouted excitedly, "Let's go to the beach, please. Let's go to the beach." His parents laughed and turned the car around. When they arrived at the beach, the boy immediately ran to the shore, played in the sand, built sandcastles, and splashed in the waves. After a while, his mom and dad sat down on a nearby bench to rest. "It's time to go," said the boy's mom. The boy looked at her, surprised. "But I wanted to stay longer," he said. Just then, a dolphin jumped out of the water next to them. "Don't be sad," it said. "You can stay with me here forever if you want." The boy's eyes widened. "Really?" he asked. "Of course," replied the dolphin. "Just hop on my back and hold on tight." The boy smiled and climbed onto the dolphin's back. His mom and dad watched as the dolphin swam further into the sea. Then it suddenly lifted off and flew through the air. Over the beach, the boy's mom and dad were stunned. "How is this possible?" his dad whispered. "I don't know," his mom replied, "but we have to trust the dolphin. It wouldn't hurt them, I promise." As they flew higher and higher, the boy looked back at the beach. He waved to his parents as they disappeared from view. The flying boat, the dolphin, flew over the sparkling blue sea until they reached a thick layer of clouds. As they approached, the clouds parted, revealing a magnificent boat made of pure white clouds. "Wow," the boy breathed. "This is amazing." The dolphin swam towards the boat and gently nudged it with its nose. Suddenly, the boat began to move. It glided smoothly over the clouds, up, and away. The boy and the dolphin sat side by side as they flew towards the mountains. The boy's mom and dad were still on the beach, watching the magical scene unfold before them. They couldn't believe what they were seeing. "I can't believe our son is flying away in a cloud boat with a dolphin," the boy's mom said in amazement. "Me neither," her husband replied. "But we have to have faith that everything will be all right. Dolphins are known for their intelligence and friendliness. Besides, we have to trust that our son is in good hands." As the cloud boat disappeared into the sky, the boy's parents knew they would see their son again soon. They just didn't know when or how. Wide shots of the sky as the boat flies over fluffy white clouds. The dolphin and the boy enjoy the ride. Close-up of the boy's face as he looks in awe at the passing clouds. Arrival at the mountains. After a while, the cloud boat reached the mountains. Tall, snow-capped peaks and thick forests surrounded them. The boy gasped in amazement. "It's so beautiful," he whispered. The dolphin smiled and said, "Here we are." As the boat landed, a group of friendly-looking animals gathered around them. "Welcome to our forest," one of the animals said. "We've been expecting you." The boy and the dolphin thanked them and started walking towards a sparkling cave hidden behind some rocks. "What a magical place," the boy said as they entered the cave. Inside, it was warm and cozy. The walls sparkled with thousands of tiny lights. Suddenly, a beautiful woman appeared before them. "Who are you?" the boy asked. "I am the guardian of this forest," she replied, "and you must be the chosen one." The boy was confused. "Chosen for what?" he asked. "You are chosen to save our forest," the woman said. "It's dying because of the cold winter. You must find the source of the lake and bring warmth to it." The boy felt a sudden surge of bravery. "I won't let you down," he promised. The woman smiled and handed him a staff. "This will help you on your journey," she said. Then she vanished. The boy and the dolphin walked deeper into the cave. until they saw a dark tunnel ahead. "Are you sure you want to do this?" the dolphin asked. "I'm a little scared." The boy took a deep breath. "I had to be brave," he said, "for the forest and for myself." As he stepped into the tunnel, the darkness seemed to glow from within. It wasn't scary anymore. It was magical. The boy walked through the tunnel, following a faint light in the distance. The dolphin stayed close by, comforting him with its presence. At the end of the tunnel, the boy emerged into a clearing. For him lay a beautiful lake nestled between two snowy peaks. But it wasn't just any lake. It was a magical lake. Its waters glowed with an otherworldly light, and its surface shimmered with 1,000 colors. The boy gasped in awe. This was the source of the lake. All he had to do was bring it warmth. He closed his eyes and raised his staff. Suddenly, the sky crackled with lightning and thunder. The boy opened his eyes wide as warm flames erupted from the tip of his staff. He smiled as the flames danced above the lake, chasing away the cold and bringing warmth and light to the forest once more. The animals cheered and the trees swayed in delight. Snowy fun. After the boy had brought warmth back to the lake, he spent some time playing with the forest animals. They had a snowball fight, built a snowman, and laughed as they slid down snowy hills. The boy even picked some wild berries and made a delicious snack for everyone to enjoy. The whole forest was filled with joy and laughter as the animals and the boy played in the snow. They rolled in the snow, chased each other, and made snow angels. The boy even learned how to ski from one of the nimble mountain goats. As they played, the snow fell softly from the sky, blanketing the forest in a peaceful hush. Everyone was having too much fun to notice the time passing by. But after a while, the boy remembered he had to go home. "I've had the best day ever," he said to his new friends. "Thank you for everything." The animals waved goodbye as the boy and the dolphin headed back to the cave. The boy picked up a shiny mountain rock as a souvenir to remember his magical day. Heading home, as the sun began to set, the boy and the dolphin made their way back to the cave. The sky blazed with hues of orange, pink, and purple. The boy waved goodbye to the animals, promising to return soon. When he and the dolphin arrived at the entrance, the darkness seemed less daunting now that he knew what lay beyond. Hand in hand, the boy and the dolphin raced through the tunnel, eager to reunite with his parents. As they approached the end of the tunnel, the first rays of sunlight peeked through the darkness. The boy held his seashell close, remembering the sound of the waves and the feel of the sand between his toes. The sight of the ocean brought back a rush of memories, making him realize how much he missed the beach. The dolphin understood his longing and nudged him gently, encouraging him to take one last look at the mountains before they departed. The boy turned and saw the majestic peaks bathed in the golden glow of sunrise. He knew he would never forget his time in the mountains. The animals waved goodbye from the shore as the boat flew towards the mountains. The boy, his mom and dad watched in amazement as the dolphin and the boy disappeared into the clouds. They knew their son had experienced something truly magical. As the sun rose higher in the sky, the boy and the dolphin approached the familiar coastline. The boy's heart skipped a beat as he spotted his house in the distance. The dolphin slowed down, giving the boy a chance to take in the sight of the sparkling sea and the sound of the waves crashing on the shore. The boy knew he would never forget his incredible adventure, the magical trip from the beach to the mountains.